Hello everyone, my name is Apalak. Warm welcome back to another episode of Tech This Week. So today I am going to talk yet another time on GenAI. I think I can't have enough of GenAI, but today's story is somewhat different, right? I know when we talk about technology, GenAI pretty much takes away the thunder from everything else that we speak about. It's captured the attention of everyone, right? Tech enthusiasts and non-tech included, right? But and it is said that Gen AI will impact every industry it touches and will make business more efficient. But today I will talk about the use and impact of Gen AI on a very interesting market. It's a stock market, right? So you may find n number of articles on internet which talks about how Gen AI can automate trade processes and cut down on stock research time. But you may not have found too many people talking about how Gen AI actually has a potential to disrupt the stock market as we know, right? I know, surprising to many people who are listening to this, but in my view, and time will tell whether I was right or not, Gen AI has a potential to kill the very core of stock market, and I'm referring to the unpredictability of the stock market, right? Obviously, you may be wondering what I'm trying to allude to. So let me just make you understand what a stock. I'm sure everybody knows how it operates, but when I wanted to do this particular episode, I did my research, right? The stock market, like any other market, functions on the principle of demand and supply, right? So higher the demand, like the stock prices will go up. So I've taken an analogy. Things that I like to make things simple for myself. So I took the example of onion, right? There are many years when we see onion prices shoot up, at the time when onion prices are hit the rock bottom. There have been so many governments falling due to prices of onion shooting up, right? And if you think it's got to do with demand and supply, right? If there's a lot of onion out there to be sold, and there's not so much demand, the prices will come down, will hit rock bottom. Vice versa, if the demand is very high and the supply is not so much, then the prices go up, right? So I think the stock market also works on the similar ground, right? So if there's a stock option that is there in the market, and there are not too many sellers and very few buyers, the stock price goes down, right? Whereas there's a huge demand for a particular stock, and the stock market, the stock picks up in terms of price. So you put money into the stock market expecting, and so this is where the catch is, So you put money into stock market expecting to make higher returns for you to make for you to make higher returns, you should be able to take higher risk. See, at the end of the day, the fundamental difference between the stock market and fixed revenue streams like fixed deposit government bonds is the issue of unpredictability. So we believe in a higher risk, higher reward. So you should be able to take your chances when you enter the stock market. To draw an analogy, I'll give you one more example. What I was thinking. Let's take the example of betting or gambling. I mean, a lot of people say, right, the stock market is like a gamble. Let's take the example of horse betting. If all the gamblers decide to put their money on the winning horse, then no one is going to make any profits. There'll be no money circulation, right? So instead, however, when gamblers decide to put their faith on a horse that may not have ever won a race, they're taking their risk, and if on that particular day, if that particular horse does win, they're going to make a killing. So this nature of predictability, unpredictability makes money flow in the stock market, and traders tend to make high profits or lose money. And that's the nature of. So the question is, why am I talking about Gen AI, gambling, and stock market? So here is what my take is. Imagine stock traders are trying to analyze few stocks to understand which are the good stocks which will go up. Assume that the traders employ Gen AI to feed it into the system with historical data and some other varying parameters. And the question that I throw at you is, everybody has access to this information. And everyone who trades stocks start using the method to identify good stocks. Then the issue of predictability on productivity is ruled out. Now, in such a scenario, there will be no trading happening in the market, as everyone will hold on to good stocks, right? Everybody has access to the same information. So when everybody has, so see, demand and supply fluctuation happens when somebody's buying, so business happens at someone's cost. But if everybody has access to the same information, right? So I'll give you an example, right? Imagine there are 20 students appearing for an examination. Everybody is empowered with ChatGPT. How will you differentiate who is a good student between who is not, right? So in a way, the process of evaluation becomes redundant, right? So it is important to understand that Gen AI is killing the very foundation of stock market, which is its volatility, right? So the reason why people invest in stock market is because of its high risk, high rewards nature. The element of risk makes the stock market lucrative. Anybody who's looking to make a killing will enter the stock market. If you want to play it safe, you should invest in, like I said, in fixed income revenue streams like fixed deposit, right? So, and making stock market a level playing field where everybody can accurately guess which stock will go up and go down will eventually kill it. So, bottom line is, and I like to say this because I've spoken about democratization in many platforms, but here we see a classic example of democratization of information is actually going to kill a particular market. So we have to be careful in how we are deploying newish technology like GenAI. A lot to think about it. I may be wrong, but it will at least open your thoughts to an area which is speculative. A lot can be discussed over a period of time. That's a wrap from my end. Thanks for listening. Have a great week ahead. Bye.